Welcome, everybody, here to TJ Ribs on Acadian I-10. This is the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. And, Coach, man, we were just talking about it off air. 4 games left for football. That is it already. Didn't we just start yesterday?
It seemed like we just started yesterday. It seemed like we just started. Obviously, you know, when that season kick in, and we say it all the time, you look at the schedule, oh, it's going to be a long season, but it really a short season at the end of the day.
Man, unbelievable, unbelievable. So many things going on, of course. We've got a big game this weekend. Friday is going to be over at A.W. Mumford Stadium. It's high school day on Saturday inside the stadium.
Yeah, and that's a big recruiting day for the university as well. We have approximately about 3,000 students that's coming on campus to visit, to watch the game and to visit different departments on campus. So we're excited about that. Knowing that athletics is the front porch to the university, we want to open those doors up and give those recruiters a chance to showcase they different colleges to get the students here. Obviously, we have a lot of student athletes here. Obviously, the band is actually bringing different bands down, and we would definitely have a band from Texas doing zero quarter. They'll perform before the game, before the 2 bands start doing their thing, the college bands, and so we're excited about that. Also, those are the numbers that have pre-registered, but also the athletic department have taken it a step further. And so if anybody hear this request, any high school student anywhere that show their ID, we have a discount ticket for them at the game. And so come out, have a good time. I think that ticket is $15, so we'll let them in. They show their ID. I think they can get up to 4 tickets, and so we're excited about them bringing their families out because some of them probably different high schools didn't register, so we want to make sure we give everyone an opportunity to come visit the Bluff. And
how about this, too? How about this big stat? A lot of people love stats and all that stuff. How about this? Southern University has an average tickets an A.W. Mumford Stadium of 20,905. That is 4th in the nation, not just HBCU. That's 4th in all FCS football. 4th in the nation. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and, you know, I want to give a shout-out to our staff. And obviously, you know, winning helps that, right? And that's what it's all about, us being able to create that excitement. But we have my staff, game day staff, that put on a very good show. We've been able to add a lot of different things to it. And obviously, we've been getting a lot of calls about our game day activities around the game, and the show inside the stadium is second to none, even to big universities. And so we're excited about that, the light show, the fireworks, all the other extracurricular things that we've been having going on. And we're going to continue to challenge ourselves to set that standard. So I'm excited to be able to brag about, you know, what we've been able to do as it relates to our game day atmosphere. I mean, you got to think about it. Even as you look at last year, I think we led the attendance in basketball last year. Right. So to me, you know, everybody have a role to play in this, and the teams have a role. But obviously, the things that you put around the game, I think, is very important, so everybody can come out and have a good time, right? Have you ever rode the train at the football game?
No, I have not.
So come on out a little early. You get on the train, ride the train with the kids and all that. Have a good time.
I like that. Don't tip me on that.
Have you ever been back there and been to the petting zoo we bring in?
No.
Oh, yeah. So come on out there and come on and pet some animals. I was a little hesitant at one time.
See, now I won't even get to the broadcast. I'll be too much doing all that activities, having fun, tailgating, petting all the animals and stuff like that. I'll have fun. Again, the game, by the way, is 4 p.m. this week. 4 p.m. kickoff time from A.W. Mumford Stadium. All right, soccer is big. They're second place. They play at Jackson State on Friday. Congratulations to Sydney Bellamy, the SWAC Goalkeeper Player of the Week, and Ivania Bailey Williams, SWAC Defensive Player of the Week. 2 players, best players in the SWAC of the week. How about that?
So obviously that's you know, that's what I'm talking about, growing the program. Coach Funno has been able to do a very good job, and you know, all male coaches take care of those young ladies very, very well. And look, you say anything about them, he would challenge you down. But I'm excited about what he's been able to do. I mean, we're saying that, but in a conference play, we haven't lost a game.
Right.
And so we tied a couple of games that have us in second place, but they have not lost a game and won all their games at home. And so we're excited about that. So we're looking forward, you know, to finishing out the season strong. Going to get the win on Jackson, probably go into the conference tournament as a second seed, And, I always say get to the finals, because you get to the finals, no telling what's going to happen.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Volleyball is playing right now against Alcorn State. They're hosting a match at Seymour Gymnasium. Cross country, congratulations to Camille Lewis, finished 4th. First team all SWAC. Also, Lafayette Collins finished 15th.
Yeah, Camille has really been getting down this year, right? I mean, and we're excited that, we talk about them all the time, but the addition of the track have allowed us to bring the Pelican relays back. And I had the opportunity, because even myself don't get a chance to travel with the track team often, but I had the opportunity last year to sit down and at the Pelican relays and get a chance to just sit there and watch everyone and cheer our athletes on. And they are actually doing a very good job, and Camille really stole the show, and we have some other student athletes that's doing very well. So we're excited about the track that's finishing up cross country, so we're going right into track, and so I'm excited to see what's going to take place.
No, unbelievable and excited. Basketball season is starting. It's the Jaguar Pandemonium is going to be this Sunday at 6 p.m. Meet men's basketball and women's basketball, and the bowling teams will be there, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's this Sunday at FG Clark Activity Center.
Yeah, that's our meet and greet, so obviously we do one in to kick off the year for the fall sports, and now we're moving on to our second phase. And so you'll get a chance to come meet all the other athletes, as you said previously, men and women basketball, and of course bowling. That's been able to speak for themselves, and we'll have a lot of 3-point contests. The band will be performing, and so it'll be a good time to come out and support them. I think you look at the men's basketball roster. And some of you guys, some people that are fans that want to come learn some names, you better come on out there, because they got about 15 new players. They only returned 2 scholarship players, and obviously I think our latest team is bringing in a veteran squad, and even bowling have brought several additions. So this is a chance to meet and greet and sign autographs. So we're looking forward to seeing everyone Sunday evening to come out and have a really good time.
No doubt about that. Golf returned for the first time in 13 years. Competed in the Alabama A&M Invitational.
Yeah, say that again. Golf competed in how long?
13 years.
13 years now, and back on the bluff. I think that says a lot to what's going on. And so we were able to take students, athletes out there, and they played individually so they can get a feel for, the collegiate level. And we'll be going, I think, in the following week and compete as a team. But we wanted to get them out on the circuit for this short fall season, and so they can get ready to know their expectations for the spring.
No question about that. Bowling, of course, Sam Houston will be there on November the 2nd. So that'll be fun to have the bowling back again. The defending SWAC champion, regular season champs.
Defending regular season champs, right? And so we're excited about that. And obviously we have high expectations. And once again, I was laughing and joking, but male coach that have all females, and he'll fight you down. You say anything about those young ladies, right?
Right.
And so they do a very, very good job. I tell them all the time, I don't know how they do it. I don't know if I could stand in their shoes, how they able to conduct themselves and their composure with the ladies. And I can say the same thing about Coach Funches too. But as you see, all these programs are doing very, very well under their leadership. And so I compliment these gentlemen the way they've been carrying these programs.
No question about that. All right, coming up, we're going to talk football. We also got basketball, men and women's. We're going to talk about that. We got T-Mobile in the house. We got a whole table in the house. Here. They got a whole table, and they're chowing down. Good for them, because they work hard, and we're going to talk to them. Before we go to break, though, there's something I want to say. Something it breaks my heart. Miss Kitty and Miss Angel, you know them very well. They're usually here every single time we do this show. They went to Birmingham, Alabama last year for the SWAC championship game for the Lady Jags. I believe they went to Utah for the
games.
All-Star.
Just say all games. Yep.
All the games they go to. Well, Miss Kitty and Miss Angel's got a family member that passed away this week, and our thoughts and prayers go to them. And not only that, but they're also on the Southern University Quarterback Club, and every Tuesday they feed, not just get donations from restaurants around, but they will cook. If they don't get donations, they will cook. They cook us pork chops this week, and they provide it to us on Tuesday for the football staff, the athletic staff, and the media. LSU don't even do that.
So let me say this. And let me put a knot around it, right? Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of our club members, and most of once again the ladies more than the guys actually. Right. They feed the football teams. They do a good job. Quarterback Club. They do a lot of things for all these sports, and we're able to call on them to do a lot of things. And so We have a lot of people that come here all the time that really works for this athletic department, and I want to say that I appreciate them very much, right? And we all one big family. We have individuals that's not part of clubs that come out and feed the staffs and all those things. People don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Right.
And so our prayers and thoughts are with them, but I want to make sure that we acknowledge everyone that is in here that play a role for this athletic department.
Right.
And why don't y'all get on a big hand for me?
Yeah, great job. Our thoughts and prayers go to Miss Kitty and Miss Angel. Miss Kitty lost her sister, Connie Dortez. She passed away this week, and our thoughts and prayers go to her and her entire family. God bless you.
Coach Dooley have his crew in here that cooks too. Coach Funches have his crew.
Right.
Coach have his KJ to learn his Coach Johnson to learn his crew. He eat everywhere, and so Coach Dooley and them. So they have they have steaks everywhere, all on the field. There they go back there. Raise y'all hands back there. Let me give y'all some love back there. They all back there. They throw down real good. I'll tell you one thing, my wife don't have to worry about sometime us eating because I bring 2 or 3 plates home when we have something, so we all good.
Well, our thoughts and prayers go to that family, and thank you for all what you do at Southern University. We'll be back right after this timeout right here on Pelican Sports TV.
Let's go, Jags.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try Ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton and Fruget. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fruget today.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive photo for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary.
Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
If your power goes out, remain calm.
Can you feel it?
Feel the power. Can you feel it? Multiply your power.
Can you feel it?
All right, right, welcome back, everybody, right here at the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Hey, come get the Shrimp-tastic for only $19.99. That's the Jaguar special. And we got that Big Cat Hurricane also out here. We're on TJ Ribs Acadian at I-10. Get the world-famous ribs. They got so much stuff. They got. I see a lot of people over here got the wings. Those are Jurassic Park wings. Those things are huge, but come on by and get anything you want. All right, we got head coach Eric Dooley here. Beautiful day, Coach, in Jacksonville, Florida. It seems like every time we go to those big cities to play in Chicago, Las Vegas, Indianapolis, and Jacksonville, it's a beautiful day. Wind very well. I'm sure there's a lot of wind outside the stadium, but I believe Level's field surface wasn't too bad on the wind, right?
No, actually it was good. It had a strong wind at first, but I'll say this here: regardless of how the weather would have been, we came back with a W, so it wouldn't matter if it would have rained. It was a great day for us. 28-18 final score, and the Southern University system came through, and they had a plane there because it's a difference between flying there hour and 17 minutes than taking a trip that takes about 11 hours to get there. You know, that it helps when you have a athletic director that understands sports and been in the game before. So he helped us out. It really helped out from the administrative point of view, and then getting with our system as well, understanding the magnitude of what it was going to take place, because it's all about an experience when an individual comes to Southern University. For to have that experience, knowing that you're playing in an NFL stadium and have the opportunity to fly, I think is great.
No question about that. Another big game in that ball game, of course. Bethune-Cookman got off to a good start. Southern University defense, settled in and started stopping them after that, passing and running. But we've got Kendrick Rhymes got his first 100-plus game, 128 yards rushing in that ball game. Got another touchdown as well.
Kind of hard to believe because the young man is so explosive. You know, when you guys said that, I had to really research that and find out, did he have a couple of 100 yards last year, because we know he's a very explosive player. But the young man just continuing to work hard. We got a couple of guys in that position that does a great job for us. So we're just going to continue to try to get better and make sure that we do what we know we're capable of doing.
And he is an excellent receiver out of the backfield. Of course, you and I talked about that. He's like the fifth wide receiver if you have a full wide receiver set. But not only that, he caught the very first touchdown pass to start the whole season at Alabama State. It was a beautiful post pattern that he ran.
Yeah, and that's expected of him. He gives us the luxury of not have to change personnel. When you have a guy with that magnitude in the game, you can continue to run. I'm a no-huddle guy. I like the fast pace. We want to play basketball on the football field. So with having him in there, that gives us the opportunity to play fast.
All right, Texas Southern's coming up this Saturday, A.W. Mumford Stadium, 4 o'clock. They're a team that's going to be hungry for a win as well. They have 2 wins on the year, but one of those are a conference win. The other one is against Lincoln U. So, Coach, when you look at this offense, of course, look, they had an opportunity. They won 4 out of their last 6 games last year, so they had an opportunity to start the season out very good. Their starting quarterback injured his shoulder last year against Alabama A&M, so when he played the first game against Prairie View A&M like they do every year, he felt that shoulder was a little too tight, so he redshirts for the rest of the year. So almost that, just like that, changed their offense. Offensively and passing, they have 1,233 yards in passing. In rushing, they have 1,227. That's only 6 yards difference from their passing to their rushing. It's right there. They're just, passing-wise, they're not that great of a football team, but running, Coach, this team has the number 1 running back in the SWAC. And you say it's because not only because of his ability, but because that offensive line is huge.
Absolutely. I think he does a good job. The young man, Ladarius, he's been there for a while, Owen, so he grew into a fine young running back, and I'm sure Coach McKinley is excited about that. But they brought in a young quarterback that transferred in. That transfer portal kind of helped you to get good fast. You don't have to wait to develop a younger guy. So they was able to get him in. He understands the offense right now, and they're playing at a high level. Just it's not coming across with the W's. But when you look at that football team, they got a great football team, and we understand that. And it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to accept that challenge.
705 yards rushing on the season that he has. Shockingly, he only has 5 touchdowns. He averages 7.2 yards per carry, which is unbelievable. You said in the press conference this week you're happy that this game is back to being a home-and-home home. How crazy is this? Texas Southern hadn't been to Baton Rouge since 2016. They may not even know how to get to Baton Rouge. They got to go I-10 to get to Baton Rouge. There's been 6 straight games. That game has either been played in Houston, Dallas, or Arlington, Texas, but now it's fine.
We finally got it corrected that we're going to be able to play home and home, and I like it having the opportunity to go to Houston and play because we recruit in that area. Then also having those guys that come down here where we get a chance to play in front of our home crowd.
Well, you'll have an opportunity 2 times next year because we're going to play at Prairie View and at Texas Southern. It just falls. It's weird that we haven't done that very often when we're going to go to Houston twice next year.
Well, good thing is just right up the road. I-10 is not a long trip for us, so we'll be ready for that as well.
So defensively, they rank near the bottom or at the bottom of every category, 10th in, against the pass, against the rush, and what have you. But they've got a good linebacker in number 11, Jacob Williams. He has 69 tackles on the year. 12.5 of those tackles have been behind the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely. They got 2 good linebackers. They got another linebacker that has 54 tackles in the year, so they're the leading 2 tacklers, so playing some exciting defense. But knowing that defensive coordinator, within their scheme, the linebackers are going to be heavy hitters. That's what makes that defense go, the linebackers. So we know it's a challenge for us, but we accept that challenge and just wait. It's another game. When I look at this season right here, every game is a 1-game playoff for us.
Right. And that guy, Jacob Williams, like we were talking about, not only has the 12.5 tackles behind the line, but he also had a forced fumble, recovered the fumble, and raced 95 yards for the touchdown. That's an incredible athlete. He did that against Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, he did a great job against Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, unbelievable. Isaiah Bogarty is that other guy you talked about. He has 54 tackles, 3.5 tackles behind the line. So when you look at that, when you hear the media talking about that, it's going to be easy, Southern's going to run like crazy, how do you get the mindset of your football team to not listen to that outside noise and let's play football? Because like you said, they put their pants on one leg at a time just like we do.
Yeah, we understand that. We don't listen to the outside noises of what team. We fear none and respect all. So it doesn't really matter to us who we playing. It's about Southern University. How can we get better? We can't allow that week to get better than we are right now. So we use the acronym WIN. What's important now? What's important right now is for us to take care of business, understand they got a team that's coming to Mumford Stadium, Pete Richardson Field, that I should add, that's looking for a victory, and we feel good about ourselves.
No question about that. Improved in the area of red zone scores in the last 2 weeks. You were 5 for 5, which is very good. Now that picks up your percentage to 78%. You're 14 out of 18 from scoring in the red zone. So that's good right there, and I know you're happy with that.
I'm happy. I'm not satisfied, though. I think we got another step that we can take, and the offense is coming along, not where I wanted it to be at, but we're going to continue to grow and get better. The young men are starting to buy into what we're talking about. Actually, they don't have an opportunity. They have to buy in if they're going to be out there. But they're starting to work together and play for one another, and that makes things a lot easier.
And obviously it's going to be very important to get off to a very fast start. Here's another stat for you. Texas Southern has been outscored in the first half this season 147-96. The opponents have scored 147 points in that first 2 quarters against Texas Southern and the Tigers.
Yeah, but when you take a look at the whole season, they kind of ran out of gas. The third and fourth quarter haven't been good to them. They haven't been able to finish, but I'm sure that's what their coach is preaching and teaching, that they got to be able to finish and play for 60 minutes.
And when Southern University, in your era since you've been here, when Southern University is leading at halftime, 10-1. The only loss this year was against Alabama State.
We actually need to keep that going, so we need to be leading at halftime.
Right. All right, so good luck again this week. Southern takes on the Texas Southern Tigers. AWD Mumford Stadium will be on the Jaguar Sports Network on GoJagSports.com and, of course, on the Southern University Radio Network. Looking forward to making the call along with Coach Pete Richardson. I'm Chris Powers. We'll continue right here with the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. We're talking basketball when we come back right here from TJ Ribbs on Acadian at I-10.
You really hurt yourself. Did you know there's a health clinic right here on campus just for you and all Southern University employees? That's right. Care South Medical and Dental's SU Clinic is located in the nursing school building and is ready to give you the quality and compassionate care that Care South is known for. If you're at work and you're not feeling well, come see us. Care South cares.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about three things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m. In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration. My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast!
With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
We're connected to the collection.
All right, welcome back, everybody, right here to the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. I'm Chris Powers. We are talking to the man, Coach Carlos Funches. How you doing, my friend?
Doing great, Chris. Glad to be here.
Lady Jaguars basketball, the defending SWAC tournament champions.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Still was awesome to do that. It was unbelievable. Fontenot, 3 points, three-pointers in, 14 seconds?
Big shot Lilo. That's what we call it.
Unbelievable. Coach, you've got a lot of your players coming back this year.
We do. We returned in 12 young ladies, so had 2 new additions and trying to work them into the fold right now. Everything's looking great. Just looking forward to getting out and playing against somebody else.
Yeah.
We had a scrimmage this past Sunday versus Tulane. Did a pretty good job. You know, still a work in progress.
You've got Chloe Fleming going to return at point guard. She's a southpaw. Big honor for her for SWAC.
She's going to be a fifth-year senior this year. She's doing a great job. We're expecting her to continue to be a leader. Second team preseason all-conference. They finally showed her a little love, so she has
Good job for that. Give her some love for that.
Has to live up to that, so I think she will.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The southpaw, and she's not afraid to take it to the land of the Giants down low either.
I mean, Chloe's as quick as anybody.
Oh, man.
Regardless of who the opponent is, she can always give them issues with her quickness and her speed.
If the center's not looking or she's got a lane, she's going to lay it up right over you without a moment's notice.
She is extremely quick.
Yeah, and no doubt about that. You've got a lot of great ones coming. Tanisha Metcalf is back too?
No, Tanisha graduated this past year.
Gone?
We lost her and Money McWayne. That's the only 2 losses that we have coming back from last year.
Sky Castro is back. How is she developing, down low?
Sky's doing a really good job. You can see the improvement after this summer. She got here in June and worked extremely hard, especially offensively. She's going to rebound the basketball. She just had to work on her offensive skills, and she's continued to improve in that area.
And Genovia Johnson's back again?
Genovia be back.
Now, I know opponents got to be saying, man, she's been there longer than any of Shaquille O'Neal played in the NBA.
It's funny you said that, Chris, because during media day, several coaches were like, Genovia's back. I was like, yes, she's back. She has another year, but we're expecting great things out of Genovia this year.
She's another one that's not afraid, Well, and what I love about her is, okay, so if you start off shooting bad, most athletes will just they won't have a good game the rest of the day. But she keeps going and going and trying and trying. So her outside shot, mid-range shot's not working, she'll lay it up. She'll then go to her short game.
I mean, she's extremely strong. She plays an aggressive style of basketball. She actually just had off-season shoulder surgery, so she's still working her way back. So we're trying to get her back to 100%, but we really need her coming down the stretch.
And speaking of Shaquille O'Neal, Raven White is she's big body down low, and she's developed a good turnaround shot.
She has. She's continued to improve each and every year, and she's a beast on defense.
Right.
I mean, she's a terror down there. She deadlifts 455 pounds.
Wow.
I mean, she's extremely strong, and she's going to bang. And she's going to give you 100%, and she's going to play the game the right way.
Starting off November the 6th, it's a Monday. You go to Baylor. Also, you'll play in Austin at the University of Texas. So your conference schedule, what do you think?
Well, you have to blame that on Coach Bowden over here. he went ahead and put that schedule together, and I mean, we're going to come out. We're going to have to go play. They're going to be two of the top teams in the country. Right. So we're going to go out, compete, try to execute on both ends of the court, and try to get better each and every night.
And then you've also got Northwestern State at home on December the 3rd and December the 9th, Louisiana Christian University.
Right. We'll finally play a couple of games at home after playing that rigorous schedule early, and we'll look forward to getting here and hopefully getting a couple of wins.
Isn't that Louisiana College out of Pineville?
It is. It is.
They
changed their
changed their
names.
Okay.
Right.
And then, obviously, so what do we look like as far as the SWAC goes? It starts on January the 6th at home against Texas Southern, the Texas 2 swing on that Saturday and Monday. How do we look going into the SWAC play coming up in the first of the year?
Well, hopefully by that time we'll start gelling, working Kaylo Billow, who's a transfer, getting her into the fold of things, and also Anaya Gordon. She's transferring in from Temple. She's going to be a dynamic player for us the next couple of years, but just working everybody in and getting some chemistry and trying to continue to build momentum going down the stretch, because you want to be playing your best basketball down the stretch by tournament time for sure.
No, and folks, for anybody out there, you've been following this man for a long time. Get your tickets for Birmingham, Alabama, the SWAC tournament. You know you're going to be in there. It's never where you guys don't ever not get there. I put the pressure on you now. No, I mean, you're always there. I mean, you're always competitive in SWAC play and what have you, and it's always fun to get in that tournament. And that's what I love. That's why I kind of wish that all teams made the tournament, because just like what Southern did last year, anything can happen in the tournament. That's what March Madness is all about. That's what people love about college basketball.
Right. I mean, they're only taking 8 teams, so 8 out of 12 teams only get an opportunity to go compete for that tournament championship. So, again, you want to be playing your best basketball, going down the stretch, continue to get better, and hopefully stay healthy.
And you want to, obviously, big part is to be as successful as you can be on the road. It's tough to be on the road, but you got to remember, when you go on the road, you're playing tournament on the road. So it's always good to be a decent road team going on. I know it's difficult in the gyms that you go to, and it always seems like sometimes home cooking, but it's always big to be able to be a good road team.
Well, you know, like Coach Richardson always says, some people are high-rep players. So when you go down the stretch, you want to be able to execute, get a lot of repetitions in, and whatever you're doing, both offensively and defensively, and work as one unit.
Can't wait to see you, Coach. It's going to be exciting. I know it was exciting last year, and I was like, no way. And you did the most unbelievable. That was one of the most magical times I've ever seen. Again, three-point shots in 14 seconds. Unbelievable. It was absolutely great. And then you go on to win the SWAC championship game after that against a team who hadn't been there in a long time, UAPB.
And they're going to be really good again.
Wow.
Jackson State also, they're going to be really talented. This league on the women's side has 5 young ladies that were top 100 in their class when they came out of high school. I mean, it's going to be extremely competitive each and every night. There are no gimmies. So you have to go out and work every night.
All right, Coach. Cannot wait. Again, going to be fun.
Looking forward to it, Chris.
All right, Coach. Good luck, my man. We'll be back. We're talking men's basketball when we come back right here from TJ Ribs on Acadian and I-10. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. Back in a moment right here on Pelican Sports TV.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive photo for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary.
I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary. Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about three things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
The smart Baton Rouge business traveler travels out of Baton Rouge. Why? It's about not having to wake up hours earlier, fight traffic, and stand in long lines. It's also about BTR being closer, more convenient, with non-stops and short hops to anywhere your business takes you. It's smart. So for your business, if it's about being one step ahead and not dead on your feet, then it's about time you flew BTR. Baton Rouge Metro Airport. It's about time.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
I need to try it first.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. With me right now, head basketball coach Kevin Johnson. How you doing, Coach?
Great. How about you, Chris?
Man, I'm doing well, my friend. And it's that time. We're hearing the basketball hit the court and all that stuff. We hear the sneakers making the squealing sounds and all that stuff. Basketball is here.
That's a good sound.
Yeah, it's a good sound, big time. And you, first year as a head coach, how's that? Obviously different from being an assistant coach, but is it that big of a difference?
I have been a head coach before, but it was a long time ago. But I still remember a few of those tricks.
Yeah, definitely. So, because, I mean, it doesn't matter with this and that. The game doesn't change. The game's still the same. I mean, you can say this and you can say that, but it's still, you got to put that ball right there in that little hole.
Still got to do it.
Still got to do it. And the more people do that you win. So you got how many new players coming in now?
I lose track of so many of them, but we returned 5 guys from last year's team, and we have 16 total, so that would be 11 newcomers.
Wow. So who is stepping up? Have you have anyone stepping up right now?
Leading the charge and helping us build the culture were the returners, the 5 seniors. But I've been really impressed with some of our transfers. And even as recently as Sunday scrimmage, junior college point guard Tajon DeMasi played really well, 12 points, 6 assists, 1 turnover. So I was really excited about that because, you have to take care of the ball in this game. And returner Festus Nadunya has 11 points, 9 rebounds in 19 minutes. So those are 2 things I'm excited about from Sunday scrimmage.
When you did the scrimmage from ULM, so do you find that your team is right where they should be at this time in the training camp?
Maybe not to you, but for me. Here's what I like about it. I heard Coach Dooley said he wants to play basketball on a football field.
Right.
Well, I want to play football on a basketball court.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And,
the old school.
Our guys were really working hard. They were tough. They were physical. And I talked to the opposite coach, and he said, your guys really disrupt the ball. So that was one of the things we wanted to do, and we were a little bit too aggressive. We fouled too much, and they shot 32 free throws, and we only shot 17. But I think that's something you can taper back.
Right.
But I wanted that aggression. I wanted that physicality out of the gate, and we seem to have that.
Got pandemonium this Sunday at FG Clark Activity Center. So come on out and say hello to the team, and we're going to have all kind of festivities and what have you. And then you got another exhibition game on October 31st. That's Halloween against Louisiana Christian University.
Louisiana Christian, very well coached team. Coach Rainey Mason, he's a good friend of A.D. Banks, and I've known him for a long time. And I'm excited to see his team, and our guys are excited about beating up on somebody else and not beating up on each other.
No doubt about that. So pre-conference slates, always you got to go to TCU, UNLV, Arizona, also Illinois, Marquette, Mississippi State, and what have you. So what do you look from your team in that right there? Obviously to go stronger and stronger as games go on.
We take one game at a time, and these guys are no different than I was. When I was playing college ball, I wanted to play against the best teams in the country, and they're excited about an opportunity to do that. So with every challenge, there is an opportunity.
Where would you like to see your team when the schedule starts for the SWAC, which will be on January the 6th versus Texas Southern? Defense-minded, offensive-minded, or kind of a good balance for both?
I'd like to see balance. There are no championships won in January, so I want to be playing good but not great. I'd like to save that for the end.
No question about that, because that's when, like you said, tournament time happens, and we've seen teams that just get hot at the right time. Prime example, LSU Lady Tiger basketball team. I mean, they did good all season long, but they got in the tournament. Nobody gave them a shot.
Right.
They win the national championship.
How about that? And there's too often you have talented teams and good teams. They play their best basketball in January and then fizzle out at the end. So we don't want to do that.
Right. I mean, some coaches will tell you, I work my team too hard during the regular season and they burn out at the end of the year. How do you keep that mindset going to where do you keep the same practice schedule, going throughout the season, or you taper off a little bit towards the end?
Chris, that's a great question. I had a very good example. The guy I worked for the last 4 years at Tulane, Ron Hunter, I thought he was an expert in that. And knowing when to keep his foot on the gas, knowing when to let up, knowing when to cut the practice times down, and we were always playing our best basketball late during the season.
Wow. What is your big philosophy? Man-to-man, zone?
My base is man-to-man. But
I like that better. I mean, to me, that's a tough defense.
If you can play man-to-man, you can play any other defense. Yeah. But I want to be disruptive, and so that won't be the only thing that we'll do.
Right. And how about, going down? Is it more of a passing the ball, passing the rock, getting the best shot, or is it run and gun?
I don't know about that run and gun. I don't trust that stuff. But, I want to play hard, play smart, play tough, and then play together and share the ball.
Unbelievable. So how excited are you, your first season right here? And no matter – I always was told this too, if you don't get nervous before a game or before something you're going to do, it's time to retire.
Yeah.
I mean, is that you still got the nerves going in, the bugs going in a little bit, butterflies?
I don't know if it's nerves. For me, it's just excitement. The last thing I do before I go to bed is I think about these guys and how we can get better, and I'm excited to do that. And when my feet hit the floor in the morning, you know, I want to do my meditation and my prayer, but my thoughts go right to these guys.
Right.
And so, man, I am excited every day to be the head coach of the Southern University Jaguars.
That's going to be an awesome deal. Now I have to ask about the practice. How do you change your philosophy in a way? I know a lot of things are still the same, but today's athlete is not quite what it used to be when you played the game back in the old schools. And when I played the game, I played football, but you could get – I mean, my coach could dump the Gatorade bucket over. You couldn't have Gatorade. You can't do that now. It's totally different. So how do you change your mindset to be coach to these athletes today?
You know, it's different, but the rules help us because now they have to have a day off. And then in the non-season, they have to have 2 days off. And days when I played, you might go 3 months and never get a day off. But you have to be mindful of the things going on today. Guys have to have breaks. They have to be hydrated. And I think we do a really good job of that. I see my assistants over there. If I tend to run a little bit too long, they have no problem pulling my coattail. Those guys are doing a great job. So
are we going to see any of these this year?
I've never seen one of those in my life.
All right. I hope I don't get one doing the play-by-play on the other side. All right, my man. Thank you, Coach. Again, Kevin Johnson. Can't wait to see the men's basketball team and get going on before you know it'll be here.
Coming to a theater soon.
There you go. October 31st. Check it out at F.G. Clark Activity Center. We'll be back right after this timeout on right here at Pelican Sports TV.
Good. Thanks, Bill.
Powerball. Now there's a new way to play. Play the Powerball Scratch-Off from the lottery, where you could win up to $15,000. But wait, there's more. Enter the second chance drawing for cool prizes like the Powerball Cash Promotion. This is your final chance to win exciting second chance cash prizes from the Powerball Scratch-Off. 5 lucky winners will be drawn for a share of $17,000. Play the Powerball Scratch-Off today.
Can you feel it?
You've got a lot on your to-do list, but none of it happens without your health.
My blood pressure feels high right now, and I'm exhausted.
The story of your health lives in the story of your life. At Our Lady of the Lake Health, we believe healing you means hearing you.
I need to tell my doctor about this headache.
So no matter where you are, no matter what's on your mind, we're ready to listen. The doctor will hear you now.
Are you interested in a college major with numerous career opportunities? Look no further than the Southern University College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences. Agriculture is more than working on a farm. Our students are gaining hands-on experience and conducting cutting-edge research in the areas of agricultural sciences, family and consumer sciences, and urban forestry and natural resources. Our students also participate in internships and travel to national conferences. Our student organizations include students from diverse backgrounds with close bonds. These organizations provide our students with leadership and personal development skills needed to help them gain employment with top industry leaders. If you're not sure what you want to major in at Southern University, I encourage you to try Ag. For more information about the College of Agricultural, Family, and Consumer Sciences, visit our website at www.suagcenter.com or call 225-771-2242.
It's game day. A day that should be spent in the living room, not the kitchen. So next game, you just worry about the score. Because we've got the food covered. With hand-battered, cooked-to-order, always fresh, never, ever frozen chicken fingers. Craveable cane sauce. Crispy crinkle-cut fries, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Official chicken of Southern University.
We're a nation of hardworking Americans, and businesses will always be the lifeline of this great country. As a business owner, you understand the importance of your reputation. In times of uncertainty, you need a real lawyer who's serious about protecting you and your business. You need a problem solver. You need the law firm of Clayton & Fouget. Tony Clayton is a proven trial lawyer. He'll defend you and your business to the fullest extent of the law. Protect your investment and call the law firm of Clayton and Fouché today.
In my Louisiana, the day starts at 4 a.m. In my Louisiana, every meal is a celebration. My Louisiana really makes me wonder.
Ours is fast! With real-life swamp creatures!
In my Louisiana, music is a way of life.
My Louisiana is sheer magic.
From sun up to sundown.
Till sunup again. What will your Louisiana be?
When you find your Louisiana, you feed your soul.
And welcome back, everybody. It's the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics. We can't do this without great support from Southern University's supporters out there. We've got T-Mobile right here. Christine Lynn, T-Mobile, smaller markets and rural areas. How you doing?
I am great. Happy to be here.
Great. Glad for you to be here as well. Now, I'm going to tell you this. She works in Mississippi, and she covers a lot of HBCUs, Grambling, Mississippi Valley State, Jackson State. But you went to school where?
Southern University.
Yeah!
Yes. Go Jags.
And she said she lets everybody know it. Look, I'm going to support you. But I want you to know Columbia Blue and Gold is in this blood right here if you cut my arm.
Absolutely. Born and raised. Absolutely.
There you go. And you have deep ties, deep history with Southern University. Not only you went to school there, but a lot of family members were a part of Southern.
Yeah. My dad went to school at Southern, and he was on the Board of Supervisors at one time. So I grew up literally on campus.
Oh, wow.
On the bluff.
That's unbelievable. That's incredible. And so you graduated from Southern University. You got a big part at T-Mobile, so tell us what your role is at T-Mobile.
So I have the pleasure of leading small market rural America, which is everything outside of Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and Memphis. So if you think about Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee, everything is mine but those three metropolitan cities. So we are lighting up these states magenta, and we're proud to be here. But I have to give a shout out. That table right there, they're the true MVPs. They are my team, and they make my job extremely easy. So I appreciate them every single day.
Well, they're here to support you. That's a big support staff.
Absolutely.
It's pretty incredible.
They're
incredible.
awesome.
What is the advantage that you have, that T-Mobile has to supporting Southern University athletics, you think?
Well, we service, the entire state. So when you think about Southern, you think about the whole state of Louisiana, and we really are putting 5G here in Louisiana where other companies aren't. So from home internet and everything else, we can come in and make sure we take care of you, but we're here for the people. So T-Mobile is contributing beyond our four walls. We do hometown grants and things of that nature, but Southern is a staple of this state. So we want to be a part of this university because when you think about Louisiana, you think about Southern University.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The rich history of Southern University. And then, of course, this perfect jersey that you have. T-Mobile and Southern all over the side.
Yeah, it was custom made by one of my staff members, and they were like, hey, boss, you got to show up right. They keep me swagged out. So.
Wow. I'm telling you what, that you could start marketing that. That looks nice.
It's awesome.
Well, T-Mobile continues to grow as well. You guys got towers everywhere. I mean, you blanket all the areas, so there's really no place where you can go where you don't get this signal.
Yeah, you're right. We know that we underserved Louisiana for many years, and I'm going to be as honest as possible, but now we have put so many towers and so much money into this state, Mississippi and Tennessee, that we are, again, lighting up Louisiana with magenta. We have moved into cities we have never thought about being in. So from Bogalusa, we're coming to, we are in Denham Springs, Hammond, Covington, little bitty small towns. Opelousas is my home, born and raised.
Oh, wow.
So we're opening doors across the state to make sure we can service our customers.
So you're like, so I'm from Ville Platte.
Oh,
so
okay.
Everybody sees that.
Next door neighbor.
Apelu, what?
They don't even try. They're like, where are you from? So I try to pronounce it. But
or
yes.
when somebody says Mamu. No, it's Mamu.
Mamu. Yep, absolutely.
Look at there. Cajun girl. Cajun guy. I like that.
Through
I
and
like
through.
that.
Yeah,
I like that. Well, big time. Well, thank you so much for T-Mobile being a part of Southern University. We love you to death, and we'll see you on Saturday at AW Mumford Stadium, right?
I will be in the house, absolutely.
Cool deal.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Christine Lynn right here from T-Mobile, smaller markets and rural areas. We'll be back with more of the Overtime Show with Athletic Director Roman Banks. A closer look at Jaguar Athletics right after this.
All right. Easy peasy.
The birth of legends are storied in this conference. We must never forget our rich history. We now turn our gaze to the future. The new legends will emerge. New heroes to arise. The Southwestern Athletic Conference. Be our history.
Legendary Import Group. Exceptional service and a rare collection. You'll discover the only distinctive auto for the legend in you. We are legendary.
I am legendary.
I'm Team Legendary. I am legendary.
I am legendary.
Now that's legendary. Stop by Legendary Import Group today, where our team is honored to serve you. We are legendary.
Legendary Import Group, the only place for legendary care.
At TJ Ribs, we are passionate about three things: great food, exceptional service, and Southern University sports. Whether it's a watch party, tailgating event, or family meal, we're here to bring the party to you. Go Jags.
The smart Baton Rouge business traveler travels out of Baton Rouge. Why? It's about not having to wake up hours earlier, fight traffic, and stand in long lines. It's also about BTR being closer, more convenient, with non-stops and short hops to anywhere your business takes you. It's smart. So for your business, if it's about being one step ahead and not dead on your feet, then it's about time you flew BTR. Baton Rouge Metro Airport. It's about time.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. Now take charge of your phone upgrades with our best Go 5G plans and be upgrade ready as early as every year with Go 5G Next at T-Mobile.
I need to try it first.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? You ever come to Louisiana?
All right, well, welcome back, everybody. Again, Pack AW Mumford Stadium this Saturday at 4
We're going to watch Chris work. He got 45 seconds. Chris, you got 45 seconds.
Is on Sunday at 6 p.m. All right, let's do it right now. We've got Tara Johnson. She's T-Mobile,
on up here.
Denham Springs. And we're going to draw two names. This is for the Prairie View A&M tickets.
Elaine Dell.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Right
we got to get Jonas up here so he can talk about this burger. Everybody want to know about this burger, Chris.
All right, Carolyn Golden.
Come on up here. Come on. Jonah, what's this big thing?
What is this?
That thing is huge as the...
Everybody want this.
We like to say we brought the whole ranch. We call it the barbecue ranch stack. So.
Everybody see this?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hot on the menu. Go get it right now.
We'll
see y'all. See you Saturday.
Go Tigers.